This is a quick installation guide for the vault box. You start by screwing these two backplates together. One is the main backplate, one is the backplate for the locking mechanism that contains the disc that you will see. The discs uh, had attached the pins. There are two types of pins. One is longer and two short pins. Make sure these pins fit nicely and do not move. They need to stay in place. If they move, you can add a drop of glue. The first ring is installed, then you will need to add the spacer. The spacer is not allowed to move, so make sure it stays in place. And you want to make sure that the longer pin is installed in the middle ring, because this has to be engaged and engage the next disc as well. Make sure it spins freely, add the last spacer, then you can add the last ring. Make sure everything spins freely and the disc engage each other. And go with the bars. This time make sure that the corner of the hexagon is facing like parallel with the long edge, and it needs to be open when you assemble it, like so. Okay, we can plug this piece in just for a quick test. Everything moves alright. What we need to do now is to screw in this plate. When you print this, it will not have this ring over here. This I glue it with a tip of hot glue because this part is optional. It's a part of the ratchet mechanism. But yeah. We just need to screw this together. And these two middle screws. Like so. Check if we didn't tighten it too much so the mechanism is stuck, but this is fine. So what we need to do now, this will fit in here, and as I said before, this part needs to be like that. Make sure the hexagon corner is parallel with this line, so this piece is going like that. I will just use a tiny bit of glue here. Make sure this doesn't get loose. Like so. Alright. This fits nicely in here. You can insert the spring. There is a tiny spring. I might make this a bit longer, but I don't know yet. The spring fits nicely in here. Now you can insert this last ring. Now the mechanism is locked. We cannot move this anymore. So this ratchet mechanism is optional. You can put it or not. I decided to do it. If you decided not to do it, you can just put this cap on, but when you assemble this, it comes in two pieces. Put it together like so. This has a really nice clicky sound. Okay, so, oh, and by the way, before closing this cap, make sure your code is working. So, to the left, few times to reset it. Then you look at the first ring. The opening should face this part, like so. And remember, this is our first number. It's 3. Then you spin it the other way. It might go one full rotation until the next opening is facing this part, and then our number is 2. Then we go left again until it pops, and our last number is, I don't know, 4.5. So 3, 2 and 4.5 it will be. So if you want to reset it, just drag this button to drag the spring, but it has to be in the closed position. And then spin the button again, the knob, and this time we can open it, close the lid. Lock it, just pull this in the lock position. Now it's locked. You need to reset it, so spin it a few times. So if we remember, our code was 3.1, two, and 4.5. Now it's open. So after double checking this works, we can go to the next step. We can use again just a bit of glue to glue this button on, so it looks nicer and it's easy to press. And we can install the main box. You can attach a shelf here. I chose not to. So for this, I'm not sure I have the proper screws, but it will work. So as you can see, my screws are a bit longer than they need to be, but it will work. Nice. So let's lock it. As a final touch, I designed these handles, little handles. You can print this twice. I did printed it twice because one of them broke. Alright, so this is the safe. It opens. If you want to reset it, make sure it's in the closed position. Drag this button and reset. Now it's locked. We can try to open it one more time. So we reset, everything is locked. We go 3.1, one way around. We go 2, then 4.5, and it pops open. Hope you enjoyed it.